2, 3, end of plank, 1, 2.
Yes.
Something like that.
Реально они на
Something
самом
like
деле,
that.
Really not so.
резали, они как правило гуляли, да, на самом деле. Вот.
Really, it depends upon your algorithm of putting the planks. It depends upon your algorithm. For example,
Вот здесь почему-то очень много швов, вот в этой части, да? На самом деле, я понимаю, что они мидуль освободили, но швов как здесь подозрительно много вот в этой части, правда? Вот.
in the middle,
Да.
minimum edges. In the middle part of the ship,
Minimum
the quantity
butts.
of edges is minimum.
Yeah.
And here and there, maximum.
Okay. So you could even use this as a guideline for the...
It is, I think, mistake. What I think it is mistake to use the so short piece. But why not?
Вот скажи здесь вот. На самом деле, вот получается, что их реальная доска вот здесь вот, она
Here,
шире,
the
чем
width
здесь. Да
Is
посмотрите.
twice more than in the middle.
Okay, that's not
Yes.
true, yeah.
But if you use the standard width, you must only put here some потеряйкас instead of this wide.
Instead of this wide, потеряйка.
Some потеряйкас.
So, yeah, this is too big, too big. Очень большое.
Да.
Too big. So that can only be the maximum width of the plank.
It depends upon the reserve which you have before the beginning of the construction. First of all, before beginning of the construction, you must order the wood. Then you must wait many months, sometimes 1 year, when this wood will be delivered to the dockyard. Sometimes the wood is delivering one after another in spite of ordering the models or the ships, because the process of building is constant and the process of delivery is constant too. And sometimes you have an opportunity to use the ready reserve of woods for making the real ship. And you have this reserve, and you have the standard planks, and use these planks, not waiting for them during 1 month or 1 year. Understand?
Дерево дорогой материал вообще.
But the bottom 3 planks next to the keel, they must always can never be wider than the standard width because they ran along the length of the ship.
You can use the wide planks if you have it in reserve.
Okay,
But usually you have no these planks,
yeah.
because they are very expensive. And when you start building the real ship, you have the reserve of the wood in the special magazine, in the special shop on the dockyard. And you pay money for each of the plank.
Yes.
So if you have a wider piece of wood,
And this plank will cost $1,000, and the narrow one $100.
so
How much you
$1,000 and 100.
Yes. How much?
So what happens when they have a wider piece of wood? Is this what they do? They just join it like this?
Вот такой соединение.
Let's say they're rich.
No, it's not good. Yes.
Not possible.
And then this would be the back, the rudder.
Yes.
Rudder. So this is how they would join it if they had a wider piece.
Maybe. The principle, not the dimensions of this painting of this picture, but the principle must be this.
The principle is
You
two
cannot
planks
use
became one plank.
Yes, you cannot use one wide and two narrow together and joined in one place.
But the principle, if this is the rudder, was one big piece
Это большое.
somehow went into 2 pieces with some connection, question mark, but it doesn't matter.
You can do everything which you want. You are the builder, and you will make a mistake, next time you will not have a job, and you will be dismissed. If you will make a lot of mistakes on the one ship.
I've got information. With that,
Пусть он попытается себя представить на месте плотника. Как он
Try to imagine yourself on the place of real carpenter.
Да?
What is more easy for you? To use very wide plank and to develop this plank with the X saw, or to use the narrow strakes? When the efforts to, even it is very difficult to rise up the plank if you are alone. It is necessary to do with the help of 10 men.
Конечно.
And it is very difficult to curve the white plank on the fire with the help of steam.
I know, I saw that.
That's why it is more easy to use narrow strakes, narrow planks.
So on Ambicio, the first 3 planks near keel big, and all this small.
Такие же, как это.
The same standard.
Где-то сейчас найдем. Вот это.
The width
One,
is
two,
the same.
да? Дальше они сужаются, они более узкие.
1, 2, 3, big.
Вот это реальная ширина досок на модели.
It is a real width of the plank on the middle of the ship.
Okay, what?
Yeah.
This?
Нет, 1, 2. А здесь уже уменьшаются, я же их свожу, погиб же делаю. Вот.
And it is artificially narrowed end of the third plank.
Ну вот эти
Okay.
две
So
планки.
those 2 are the
This
full
plank
width in the
has
middle?
the same dimension that in the middle of the ship here.
Okay, in the middle of, yeah.
Да.
And these 2 are a bit narrower.
Вот он даже на своем плане может заметить, что ширина остается постоянной вот у этих досок, вот здесь вот. Правильно? Вот
They
они.
are
Вот,
becoming
вот
narrow at the end.
первые 2 доски, допустим, первые 3 даже
The
больше.
first 3 or
Вот,
the
смотри.
first 4 are the same width on the bottom. And then only beginning from the
Вот.
4th or 5th they
Become narrower.
become narrow.
И эта ширина, она равна вот этой ширине, правда?
And
Вот
this
здесь.
width is the same as the width in the middle.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Мгм.
Very shortly, thank you.
Стол. Вот.
Very good. After you use a file, he's suggesting that you put it into methylated spirits.
Yeah.
Methylated spirits?
Yes.
Yeah, just put it in. This protects.
Yes, 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 yes.
Niet oil or little oil? Little oil or niet oil?
Without
No.
small, very, very small oil, да?
After.
After, yeah.
After, okay. And then you followed up with a tiny, tiny bit of oil. You said you can use any oil.
It's a tool must be have a big leaf.
Big
Да?
life, big life, long life.
да, вот. Хороший инструмент. Отсюда.
We're just discussing the tools I bought yesterday in St. Petersburg, and I bought some Swiss blades for the Lobzig, which is the jeweler's sword. And he's just going to show me that this small blade will get through this thickness. So when we need to cut through the deck, he thinks this blade will work.
Very good.
Very good. He's saying the quality, these are Swiss blades, they're the best you can get. They're not cheap. A variety of blades and German tools for the milling machine, and a couple of these has cost me, and a good set of files from Switzerland has cost me close to $400. But apparently it is the best you can get, and it makes a big difference. So let's have a look. That's alright.
Huh?
Not very, very strong.
Not,
Bit
not, it's a medium.
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 Okay, medium.
What is? Oh! Fantasy.
Oh, very good.
Yeah! Fantasy. Oh no, it's I show. It's
Like
No.
this? Oh, okay.
what it's.
Ah, okay. Straight up and down.
Yes,
Straight up
what
and
is.
down.
Yeah?
Very good. Look, very good. It's working. No problem.
No problem. It's
Very good.
very good.
Let me just get my technique right.
understand.
Rust.
Rust. After work, very good. Very small oil machine.
Machine oil on it. He's shown me his and he's indicated that it's covered in rust.
On very small
Oil.
oil and
After work.
after work, да, вот.
And then.
Not what this part.
Not
what,
oil.
What? Да, not oil. What is?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What? Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Very good.
Covered in
It's,
oil.
Да, what it's да for water in air.
Yeah. The water in air causes
It's
it to
water
rust.
in air. Да.
Yeah. This golden eye?
It's
German?
no,
German?
German, not golden. But it's but it's better.
This better.
It's better. It's more better than this. Вот.
Okay.
Yes. Вот. No, it's very bad.
Very bad. Alright, very good. And nothing else.
Oil.
Yeah,
It's
oil.
very important.
Small oil.
Small oil and what is good, да, работает good. Oil попало. Скольжение. Sky. Yeah. Delete oil.
For delete. For remove.
Yes.
Okay, he's saying with the files, never use oil on them because oil collects dust and dirt. You use methylated spirits, give it a shake in the spirits, and that removes all the oils, which is important, and keeps a clean file. Clean every time, eto, after use.
After. What is done? Our work finished. What I щетку. Oh.
Then put it in the metho.
Да.
I don't know if you got that, Ivan. So what he's done, he uses a toothbrush to clean his file, then dips it in the methylated spirits, air dry, and then puts it back.
Yeah.
Never use oil on your files. That's a conclusion.
It's very important.
Very important.
Да.
Very good. Not only will oil collect dust and grime, but he's also indicated that oil will cause the tool to slip on the wood, and you don't want it to slip, you want it to cut nicely with resistance. So don't use oil on your files.
Yeah. Good.
He's also explained that with these little cutting pliers, that there are two types. There's a type like that where when the teeth shut, they give a bit of an angle here, and there's another type where when they shut, they give no angle. This will cause a wire to be cut with that shape, whereas this one will cause a wire to be cut perfectly 90 degrees, if that makes sense, if they're cross sections of the wire. Tool I've got here cuts like that. The other tool you can buy cuts like that. He's recommended that you have one of each. The other thing he's recommended is you buy a very, very high quality set of pliers. This is a Swedish brand called Lindstrom, and this tool here cost about $80 Australian to buy, but it's pretty much going to last forever, and it can cut bronze and copper. You can't use it on steel. Let's keep rolling for me. So, Dr. Michael.
Yes.
Here to here, mathematica.
Yes.
Here, niet mathematica. Only I, glass. Glass.
Yes. And control. Here.
Glass. I.
Yes.
Niet mathematica.
What? It's mathematic, да? And what is mathematic? Да? Oh. In place, then without потеряйка, да? What? Without mathematic.
Without.
Place when потеряйка, no mathematics.
Okay, so you're saying when you have to insert these patereikas, which is a drop plank, you don't use mathematics and you use your eye. Where you don't have to insert a drop plank, so these planks that continue normally, you do apply mathematics to try and keep the plank width the same. Okay. But this is not science, art.
Sure. What? It's, да? Так. What is?
Good. So you test it.
What is? Да?
Yeah,
Вот.
testing, looking.
What is? Да? Вот. Yes. What is? What is? Oh.
All angles.
Yeah,
He's emphasizing it.
yeah.
When good, finish.
Finish.
And put planks.
Yes. Yes.
If no good,
Correct.
delete and again.
Да. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I think what he's saying is, in the ship, when you're around this section, when you're sort of considering the section from about there to there, you're using mathematics. So you're calculating the total distance, dividing it by the number of planks, calculating the width of the plank at each frame. Strict mathematics. And when it gets to here and you're having to force planks and insert the patireikas, the drop planks, you're not using mathematics as much, you're using your eye more than anything and making sure the planks follow a natural form at the front. Look at it from all angles. He emphasised that he was coming from here, coming from the back, coming from on top, checking absolutely all angles to make sure these lines are fluent. When they're fluent, you've pretty much done your job. It looks like there's no hard and fast rules with exactly where you have to do things. Just remember those drop planks are inserted when the bending of is becoming very, very severe. A bit of bending is okay, as we showed for the top planks just immediately below the whales, but as we got lower we really had to push them down to prevent them from coming up. That's when we inserted the drop plank to stop that severe bending. And the same at the back. It looks like this is also a bit of a case of using your eye and determining when to insert stealers when one of the planks starts to curve away and you get a bit of a gap. After this, all good. Lines finished, check, good, all good.
We made all planks.
Make all planks.
All. For all model. Yes? Вот. For this part, да? Вот.
Make all
This
the
part we later make. plank.
Only below whales.
What each part we make, да? For this part we made all planks.
All planks. Above whales, no, later.
Later.
Okay.
What it's our work now, да? Вот
Okay.
this. We made this work. After we made this work.
Okay, so we're saying we concentrate on the section below the whales first, and then we plank everything above the whales later. Cut all planks first.
Long, как длина, size planks, длина, да? Вот.
Yep.
Very good when we have very long planks. Да? We correct testing, да? Plank. No, I show later. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Вот. Значит, we made plank. Yes? We have, да, all plank. Вот. After we plastic plank, да, first.
Plastic plank, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, what is?
So we insert that dummy plank where the main whales are first. We discussed that a couple of days ago to prevent sahurik damage plank.
What it's? I will look. One moment.
Fucking toasted. Fucking toasted.
Have, да?
Keep it rolling, He's just got his toaster out,
Да?
which is a good thing because I'm actually getting hungry. So I assume we're going to be using that to bend some of these planks.
Just made it in place. What it's, да?
First, straight plank.
Да.
We put, must
Yes,
bend this way.
конечно.
Must bend this way.
What it's, да? What it's.
Very good.
Very good, yes?
Very good. So the plank goes in the toaster.
Yes. Very small time. I control. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yes? What is? Oh. And? да?
He uses
Correct. Correct in place, да? Вот it. Сейчас, one
And
moment.
hold.
And one moment.
10 seconds, 15
Sure.
seconds.
Yes. Вот. Все. Да?
So plank number 1. This is the actual planking we're now discussing in case anyone's confused.
Вот. Мы... Wood nail. Yes?
Okay, so what I've just
What?
asked him...
What?
Get back a bit.
What?
Yeah, get her on this. I've just asked
It's
him...
variant, what it's variant, not good. What is good variant, да? Make, our make, да? What is good? It's not good.
What's this plank?
It's a plastic plank.
Plastic plank, okay. I've just asked him whether he always makes a plastic template for each plank that he attaches. So this was the first plank, and you notice he put this piece of plastic in the toaster. I wasn't sure whether the plastic was meant to resemble wood, but he's actually indicating that he puts a plastic plank on first, and he makes a template for the wood first. So let's see what he does now.
Good? Good. Так. Вот it's control.
Now you can just see he's drilled a hole. He always does this, which is good, just to test the width of the drill piece. So a scrap piece of wood, drill a hole, insert a toothpick. If it's the as this was, it was just too big. He gets another drill piece, puts it in, tests it with a toothpick, and then uses it on the actual plank. So he's Yep,
Yes,
good.
yes, that's good. What?
He
Good.
tests a couple of toothpicks. Okay, good.
Все. What?
Now let's see what he does here. So plank number 1. Это?
Oh, нет, really plank number 1. What? It's, да? What it's? Да? It's a main whale, yes?
Yeah. Remember, Alex said that this was a main whale, even though it's not and it's up here.
Да.
We're sort of
What?
doing it from there
Да.
as a
What? I show. It's not good. What it's? What?
no good.
Not good. Correct.
Okay, so you can see that gap there, Ivan?
Да.
Or not?
Да, вот.
Just you see it's not good there, so he's just going to bend that a bit more.
А вот.
Okay,
It's
okay,
done.
I understand why he's intended. Okay. I was getting a bit confused.
And then I believe we're going to nail it to the...
Yeah, we'll fix it to the hole. He's just taken it out of the toaster and
Correct. What?
you can see he's holding it exactly on the section where the lower line of the main whales.
I making the position.
And he's marking the position
Да.
on the plastic and on the wood, you can see there.
What?
The thing. Just so we can...
What it's? Good?
Yeah, good.
What it's? Да? What? Good.
Good.
О. Так.
Ага.
Ага.
Oh, that hole's going. I'm getting on that. With a hammer.
Good. Так, сейчас мы вот это вот поставим. Вот это, да, отлично. Good. Control.
Main whale here, это,
Yeah.
bottom, under, bottom.
First plank. What it's, да?
Okay, you can see it attached a piece of plastic. My confusion, I said that he makes a template for each piece of wood earlier. I don't think that's what he does. I misunderstood the situation. Alex isn't here to translate today. This plastic plank is inserted at the top of the line of the main whale. So imagine that the main whale, the bottom of the main whale is this line where my pen is underneath this piece of plastic. Whoops. I know the real main whale is up here with the red line, but we're sort of disregarding that today, and we're just imagining that the main whale starts there. So this piece of plastic basically is the line where the section will be planked from under the main whale.
Oh, you can see, да? What it's,
Very smooth.
да? Not, да? What it's variant. What it's variant. What it's good. It's not good. What?
Okay.
What?
What does he mean exactly?
So it's got to be flush against the, like if it sticks out, it's not good. It's got to be
Plank. Yeah.
It's gotta be-
plank. You mean Dr. Mishka?
sitting flush.
Plank niet это.
Yeah.
Niet это.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, I'll just explain to the camera going. He's just explaining here that you can see that the plank that he's attached isn't buckling underneath. If it was coming up like that, I don't know if you want to just zoom into that section. If it was buckling, the piece of plastic was buckling, then that's not a good sign. That plank looks flush, which is a good thing. It's also very smooth, and it follows that line perfectly. I've drawn over it a few times, so you might be able to see a line underneath, but it follows that line perfectly. It's perfectly smooth, and that would run across the entire model. We're just concentrating on this section at the moment, and you can see it's only held in with wooden nails, toothpicks in this case, not with any glue.
Yes, да? Вот. After that, you got it's all line, huh?
Yeah, all the way.
All way.
All the way.
But we control.
Always control, every plank.
First plank, да?
First plank.
What? We must have form for first planks, да?
Use heat это.
Yes.
Okay, we've
Good.
got to heat the planks before we attach them.
Шаблон, да? Plastic.
We have one grusha.
Сейчас, one moment,
Plank.
да.
First.
Вот. It's an our шаблон. Вот.
Our shablon for grusha.
For the yes, груша or another wood, да? Вот. Finish, да?
Okay, he's just got another piece of plastic in.
Connect. It's main whale. Quick. Connect
with the main whale.
Yes.
Okay, plastic shablon.
Plastic шаблон.
Okay, so the first plank he does in fact use another plastic template, pushes it up flush against the main whale.
Yes. Make position, да? Make position. What is? Yes, да? Вот. It's not good. Сейчас мы еще подогреем.
No good?
Not good. What is good? It's not very hot. It's a plastic.
Plastic.
Hot, yes. And what is